Okay, hello, my dear family across the planet. Different sides of the planet, a ball, some land, some water, land, water. Geography, not so interesting. I mean, the geopolitical boundaries, Mexico, USA, forget that. It's this land with water, like that. Same thing. Eurasia, it's just one big glob, actually. That's all we got. You think, oh no, man, I got this country, you got that. Nope, doesn't work that way. Well, a little bit. You could do that a little bit, but it's a passing game. It's a transient thing. And so is Bach. It's so sad to say that. But we are on our last sonata of the third time through reading Bach. Yes, I dressed up a little bit for you. I just bought this today, that's why it looks so fresh, and because you know I'm going to spill on it, but I had to go to some wedding today, so I did buy this for not a lot of money. It's all synthetic, and I got the pants to go in. So we're like true classical music dress up today. And this now is the A minor, so it's the last sonata, BWV 967. As always, posture, I think, is the focus today, and it's seeing these notes with this stand-up piano where it's all kind of, the ergonomics of sight reading is not so good, because I'd like to look up here, but I gotta look way down there, so I gotta cock my neck to keep my back straight, and then put my eyes in the socket like way down, like that. Makes my voice change, and hit the A minor. So here we go. It starts with the number 1. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 1 and 2 and 3 and quiet. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and quiet. Oh, wonderful, Olay, thank you. We'll take a little pause right there.
Be careful, don't be like a...
Don't be spilling that coffee with the new shirt and everything. You know I'll do it too. I'm the master of spilling.
Oh, what are you gonna say?
3, 4, 5, 6. This are the sweetener. It's a plant-based product called stevia, which I brought from Austria. If you'd like to try it, it's things very, very sweet. But don't eat it now. To put it in a coffee.
Okay.
It's too strong by itself. But if you want them very sweet, maybe I put in 6, but I'll just give you 4. You probably don't like it that sweet. But try it like that in some coffee, okay? With some milk.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna like that, my bro. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so where were we? We're just getting into these heavy chords. Oh, and then it's about to go very horizontal, which, for me is just always easier, that horizontal music. Honestly, ever since I was a child, not a child, but yeah, maybe even a child, I've been drawn to, counterpoint and the 2 melodies, 3 melodies, stuff like that, more than those chords. The chords are a little bit, quote unquote, gross for me, but when you really get into it, you see that there's always implied chords, of course, in those melodies. Okay, so let's just take from that D minor right where we were there, without spilling the coffee. Said, coffee on the table. That's the secret, to not spilling it. Don't put it on the floor. Okay, feeling the keys, not looking down, getting the posture right. This is an interesting D minor because it has that 6th there. This would be straight D minor. Okay? D minor. But it has this B instead of. Okay. 4 E and 1. Oh, wait, they give me all the notes. I play them, they didn't all sound. That happens sometimes. So there we go. E and 2 E Why does that feel like so far? Oh, I see. I played it wrong. You know, one thing, it's got a little bit too slow like that, but because we had to play those chords. But let me just let me back it up a little bit. I'll play a little faster. But I also wanted to point out that notice how I didn't hold the left hand quite long enough here. Like, see, this goes like this. So it's 2 and 3 and 4. See, it should end. This note on the left hand needs to end right on the number 4. So 2 and 3 and 4. So that's now without talking. That kind of rings a bell. Let's play that measure one more time. Solos. F natural, F sharp. This is a weird one, isn't it? C natural. It's almost like I don't see the key signature, but this is the right key signature. It's A minor. Oops, that wasn't quite right. Let's play it again. It's the thing where I have to hold the note longer, right? Right. playing a little too fast today or something? Güzel. Okay, let's play that measure again. We didn't do it justice, so it goes like. That's it. How you do that? Hey, what's up, friend? Oh, you're already going? Okay. Okay, Popkan Mai. Okay, Lagon. See you. Have a nice night. Okay, so we were right into this section here. What's this one? Well, then it's the F sharp. Two, E, and three. What's this one? Okay, these aren't straight. So here I have 7 30-second notes for a beat. So 1. Is that right? Look, that's right. Okay. That was it. Okay, I don't know. This is a hard one to say. It's got to be something's wrong with this. Either the notation of it, so I'll look into it, but that was it. Was Bach off on this last sonata? Is the notation wrong? You know what? I sent an email today to the Leipzig archive, Bach archive, to ask if, look, can you please sell me the full keyboard works if they have that printed somewhere? I doubt it, but we'll try to find if we can. And in that case, it would be really nice to see what's up with this, and I will follow up with that. BWV 967, is this exactly what he wrote, the best that we understand, or is there another BWV 967 that's not quite so weird, here and there? That's sort of, I say weird, what's the right word for it? I would say in this particular piece, what was wrong to me is like sort of simplistic chord transitions that weren't particularly interesting or elegant. Not a lot of them, but just 3 or 4. It's kind of like, what's that? It just feels like amateurish or something. Let's try and find a good example of that since we're already done. It really wasn't a lot of playing today. Okay, so this was the beginning. Just going from those 16th notes to the 8th notes, maybe it's because I'm playing so slow, but if we just go back to the very beginning when we made this transition, it was like 1 E and 2 E and 1. It's rare that Bach will repeat himself quite like that, so simply. So I'd say that already is a red flag. That's a little bit better. More Bach. I mean, more like himself. But I mean, it's a little bit of a hack. It's kind of like someone trying to be like Bach. It feels like to me. Yeah, I wouldn't. It's almost Bach. That wasn't. I didn't play it right. It was like. Okay. And 2. And 1. Ooh, just no. Bach doesn't quite write like that. I mean, in my opinion. What else was weird? Those things, he does that a few times, which Bach doesn't really do that. That's like Mozart does that more. Really coming back exactly to that kind of idea right here. Doesn't it feel like Salieri almost like, right? Trying to be Mozart. But you comment on it. Tell me if you think this is authentic. Oh no, come on. Bach does not do that. Oh, come on. I just don't think that's really Bach. So that's just, but I think this is like the only, maybe there's 2 of these pieces in the Bach keyboard where you have to wonder, it's like, gosh, really? Is that really Bach? I don't think so. And you say Bach keyboard, I did look into this today. So BWV is Bach, their work in German, Verzeichnis, which is sort of just like the code. So the Bach work code, Bach Werkverzeichnis. Apparently there's some guy in 1950, okay, not long ago, doing his 75 years ago, doing his graduate work in music, and then he decided to, organize Bach, and the world listened. And apparently it is, for example, why is the last piece 994 the last piece? No reason. Just sort of random, according to ChatGPT. It's just because it was just, maybe you want to just, it's that really short, it's that piece that goes like, how's it go? Okay, maybe. That's it. So that one, it's just a really short preamble or prelude. And why is it the last one? I mean, to me, it emotionally fits, but maybe that's just sort of hindsight is 2020 or something. I don't know. How do you say it? It's like sort of a bias that I have, that it's not really a good last piece for a Bach keyboard. Then I got to thinking about it. There's actually a lot of other keyboard pieces that aren't even in that zone of 771 to 994. There's some really great keyboard pieces. So I really want to consult with the Leipzig archive and get a better repertoire for Bach keyboard that's not just first invention till that 994 preamble I just played, or prelude. I would like to expand it to be all of Bach keyboard and then really just get the best that they have in terms of the notation rather than this, what I'm trying to piece together from various commercial publications and open source materials. See if there's an official publication of all of his keyboard works. Then let's go right back to this 967, call a spade. Let's make it family decision and say, hey, is this really Bach? Because we respect Bach, we love Bach. Are we going to say he died, so he can't speak for himself? We're going to say, hey, this is him or this really isn't him. This isn't his style. So, okay. I wish you all a wonderful evening. Thank you for being with me today.